What is up, guys? Jared here, and today what I'm going to do is I am going to give you guys an insider back-end look at one of our companies that has done over $6 million in sales. So here we are. Obviously, we see the sales for today, 19,556. So we started this company all the way back in actually October of 2017, but we started running ads around January of 2018. So I'm just gonna sort it from January all the way to today, which is June 26th of 2020. So obviously you guys see, there it is. We've done 8,542 sales and over $6.2 million in total revenue. So, this video, I'm just going to click, the analytics. I'm going to give you guys, just so you can see all of the total analytics. And I'm going to obviously go over, some tips, some pointers, some things that, you should do if you're looking to start drop shipping. And obviously I'm going to go over some things you shouldn't do as well. So, this is an interesting video, just to give you guys some back end, a back end look at what a real successful drop shipping store looks like. I'm going to go over, obviously, like I said, basic tips. And of course, if you're interested, if you see what I'm talking about, if you want to learn from myself and my partner, then, hit the link in the description. Come work with us. We're happy to have you. We're still taking new mentors, new mentees. And yeah, like I said, we're happy to show you all the strategies, all the tricks that we've used to get to this point of $6.2 million in sales over the last 2 years. And I think that's something that should be really interesting to you guys. A lot of the gurus out there on YouTube and Facebook, they're showing you $1 million in a month, but then they're not showing you what happens after that. I'm not showing you guys a month's worth of sales. I'm showing you guys 2 years. I didn't build a company that came today and left tomorrow. I built a company that came, and not only has it stayed, but it's had its best months over the last 5 to 6 months. And that's what we teach, guys. That's what our business model is. It's high ticket drop shipping using USA suppliers and Google ads, because when you make it with that, it's not like Facebook ads where you scale it to $1 million and then you're done, you're back to zero, start over. This is something that once you get the hang of, you're going to be growing a company for ultimately the rest of your life. And then maybe one day you might not even drop ship anymore. Like companies like Wayfair.com, who I actually have open over here, they started as a drop shipping company, and now they're $1 billion just online retailer. They have warehouses all across the United States. So yeah, when you learn from us, you're learning, the exact strategies that Wayfair used essentially for your own practice. And then hopefully one day you can get to that point where you're $1 billion company. Obviously I'm not there yet, but that is my goal. That is what I envision. That is what I want to do. So here we are in the back end analytics of our super store. Now look at this, guys. We have 6.2 million in sales. Over 1.1 million people have visited our website. Out of the 8,000 people that have shopped with us, over 8% of them have came back and purchased more. Now here is where the interesting stat is, especially for your average drop shipper. Now a lot of these gurus are pushing that conversion rate. You have to have between 3 to 5% to make money. Look at this. We're at a 0.66% conversion rate and have done over $6.2 million in sales. Look, guys, conversion rate is only important when you're selling cheap products. When you're selling expensive, then your conversion rate is not that important. Obviously you want it to be above 0.5%, which is not hard to do. The best marketers in the world are getting between 3 and 5%, selling cheap stuff on Facebook ads. I'm getting 0.6%, but think about it like this. Every time I spend $60 in ads, I make one sale, and that one sale profits us $200 to $300. It's perfectly fine. The reason why these people need such high conversion rates is because they're selling such cheap stuff that they can't afford to spend money in ads and not convert at a high level. Otherwise, they just simply won't make money. So that's the beauty of what we do. That's why we teach high ticket. That's why we do high ticket, is because it really increases your chances of success. If you want to succeed in e-commerce, then the best way to do it is with high margins. If you want to have a very hard time, if you want to make it very difficult on yourself, then try to sell low margins. Try to use Facebook ads. Try to use AliExpress. If you do all those 3 things, and you're almost not, there's a very, very slim chance you're going to succeed. You know, I say that you're honestly better off taking acting classes, because to succeed with AliExpress and Facebook ads is just as hard as becoming a famous rapper or a famous actor. But if you want to learn a legitimate business model online that people are actually succeeding with at a high rate, then the solution is Google Ads, USA suppliers, and yeah, I mean, that's it. You know, we teach everything from start to finish in our mentorship. You know, we teach you how to build a site, we teach you how to find products, and then most importantly, we teach you how to run the advertisements. And once you're doing all those things, you know, you'll probably start being profitable, and hopefully one day you'll get to this point. I mean, listen guys, I own at this point 6 different stores. This is my best store. So obviously this is a disclaimer that, you know, out of my 6, you know, this is the only one that's seen results like this. You know, I have other stores that have done close to $1 million in sales. I have one that's at like 700,000, one that's at 300,000. So I have, out of my 6 stores, 4 of them are over 6 figures in sales. This is the only one that's done multi-millions. I think one of them has done 7 figures besides this one. But yeah, guys, you know, not to say that these results are normal, because they're not. But the truth is that success is, not that success is normal either, but your chances of success are so much higher when you do this business than when you try most of the other stuff being pushed online. I mean, there's a lot of great businesses out there. But when it comes to drop shipping, this is the way. I mean, do not fall for the cheap product tactic. Do not fall for the Facebook ads tactic. And do not fall for shipping from China. I mean, listen, you can try and you can try and try. And some of you might even succeed with that, but chances are you're not. I mean, at this point, I get Instagram DMs all the time of people telling me, Jared, can you look at my store? Can you help me with my store? And most of the time I feel bad telling these people, like, look, as far as I'm concerned, that store will probably never make money. I mean, I don't want to tell you it won't, because my mind is always open to possibilities. But the reality is that if you're following those methods, then you probably will not have a high chance of success. I mean, look, if you want to succeed in life, then follow others that are succeeding. Most of these people selling courses, they're not giving you guys the full gist of what they're doing. They're not even showing you their stats. Yeah, they'll show you 1 month, but what about what happened after that? You know, I just showed you guys what's been going on with my store from January of 2018 all the way until today, June 2020. You know, this is something I've been doing for years, guys. I've been on e-commerce for over 5 years. I've been running this business for over 2, and in the time that I've started running this one, it became very successful in 2018. By the end of 2018, I owned numerous stores. By the end of 2019, I owned more. And now here we are, midway through 2020. I own 6 different stores, real estate properties, stock market investments. A lot of things are going on. You know, this is what happens when you're a real entrepreneur. Like I said, most of these people, these gurus, they're just not telling you what's happening after the success. They're not being real with you. You know, the chances are their stores aren't making money anymore, and they're really only making money off the course. So, you know, this is your chance to learn from someone who's been doing it, is still doing it, will continue to be doing it for probably the rest of my life. At this point, I work with so many products, I really don't even have time to take on new products, which is why I'm taking on students. Because, you know, people always say, oh, why would you give up your secrets? Because I know that there's so many products out there that I can't get to myself, so I might as well start selling the information and helping others in the process. So if you're interested in learning from me, if you want to learn how to get great results, or, you know, results with e-commerce, with drop shipping, then, you know, check out the link above or the link below. Come work with us. We're happy to have you. We're happy to bring you into the community. We're happy to show you the ways and hopefully guide you to success.